Jacksonville at Pittsburgh. I bet this immediately on Sunday night when it was at 2. Then it got up to 3.
Yeah.
Now it's down to 2.5.
Yeah.
It is a Pros Joe's game. The tickets are on Jacksonville. The money's on the Steelers. I'm trying to figure out. You've been unenthusiastic about this, but it's a rah-rah spot. Every precedent we believe in is it backs betting Tomlin and the Steelers in this spot. 18-5-3 against the spread as a home dog is Mike Tomlin. 57-31-4 overall as an underdog. Most profitable coach the past 20 years. By the way, that's a 64.5% number against the spread. So, they were much more effective with Kenny Pickett and George Pickens when Deontay Johnson was playing. Took a lot of pressure off Pickens. He runs great routes. We saw him be very effective against the Rams. What do we do here?
Yeah, we're in on. I told you I liked it Sunday night. I said to people,
all
just
right,
wait,
good.
though. I said this number's going to go up. That was my whole point. Don't do what Chad did, which was he bet it too early. I said, just wait. It'll go up. It's at 2.5 now. We'll take the number. So, yeah, another game where I hate it, but it's one we can't avoid. Like, if we're going to keep doing what we do, which is, betting these trends, these Tomlin trends, then, yeah, I'll play it. But across the board, the Jaguars are better. But we saw they do have weaknesses, and that's that secondary. And Derek Carr, I think, threw for over 300 yards on them. Like, there are opportunities there. Pittsburgh has the weapons. So this is another game where keep my eye on the weather. If this is going to be a torrential downpour, bad weather, I probably won't have as much as I plan on betting on Pittsburgh here. But if it's all good throwing weather for Kenny, yeah, I like the advantage for this Pittsburgh wide receivers going against that secondary. And defensively, there's a lot of stuff that front can do that will give the Jaguars problems. The Jaguars don't have that great on O-line. So, I got duped last week. Clearly, Trevor Lawrence wasn't as banged up. But this is like a game right before their bye week where it's like they just got to make it to that bye week, right? Get all the guys healthy, make it to another bye week where this Pittsburgh team should not be overlooked. Like, there's a reason they got, 4-2 now? They got some good wins. Definitely overreacted too much to they lost that week 1 to the 49ers. They lost week 2 to the Browns team, and we've seen they're actually not as bad as we thought they were those first couple of weeks. Those other teams were actually pretty good. So don't hate it. 2.5. Obviously, me and Chad, if this was up to 3.5 in contest, no brainer play. 2.5 though. Don't mind taking that value right now.
I think the Jags will be a really interesting team in the back half of the year because Doug Peterson last year, Trevor Lawrence, once he got in the second half of the year, a significantly different and better quarterback than he was in the first half of the year. Doug Peterson, historically, significantly better as a coach, record-wise, against the spread-wise, in the latter half of the year than he is in the first half of the year in September, October. So I think this Jaguars team, we might be finding some value, especially if in this game they underperform or the Steelers find a way through their defense to steal another win.